Hi, Angie. How are you today?
I am doing good. How about you?
Doing great, thanks. Let's see. Have you ever done AFT before?
Not on myself, no.
Okay, super. So today I'm just going to do a quick demo with you. What's something that you would like to work on? I'd like you to think of an intention, something that you want to see happen in your life, that you really want. It's a desire that comes from your heart, but you feel like not totally sure that it could happen.
Um, Not totally sure that it can happen. I don't know. I think the biggest thing for me is I want to stop feeling like everybody rejects me.
Okay. Okay. So if you were to put that in a positive, instead of saying not feeling like they reject you, what would the feeling be? What would the positive feeling you want to have?
Love and acceptance.
Okay, you'd like to feel love and acceptance.
Mhm.
Okay, and we could either leave it broad like that, or we could narrow it down and refer to a specific relationship or a specific context. Which would you want to do? Is it feel like a
Uh,
universal thing, or is there specific areas you want to work in?
Universal at this
Okay.
point.
Okay. All right. So when you say that you want to feel love and acceptance, how possible does that feel right now from 0 to 10, where 0 is you feel totally hopeless about it, and a 10 is you feel totally confident?
I feel like it's totally impossible.
So it's a 0,
Zero.
0. Okay. Okay. So when you say that I want to feel love and acceptance, what does that little negative voice inside say that tells you that this can't happen?
Um, it just kind of laughs and it's like, well, it hasn't happened before. Why would it happen now?
Okay. So it laughs and it says it hasn't happened yet. It's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
right.
Okay. I'm just taking notes here. Um, All right, and how do you feel when you hear that negative voice laughing at you?
Um, I feel sad, but I also feel frustrated and confused.
Okay, so you're sad, frustrated, and confused.
Hmm.
Okay, and where do you feel that in your body? Scan your body and notice where you're feeling that sad feeling.
My heart.
Okay. Okay, I want you to pay attention to that feeling in your heart, that feeling of sadness, and I want you to drift back to an earlier time in your life when you felt the same way. What's the first memory or image that comes up? Could be recently or long ago.
Um, the first memory that comes up is when I was standing in my middle school with the janitor waiting for my mother to pick me up, and she had forgotten about me again.
Okay. About how old were you?
I was like 12 or 13.
Okay. All right. Can you picture that vividly? Can you get a snapshot of that time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's that memory that I want you to focus on when you get your oils out now. So I'd like you to get out your oils, frankincense, lavender, and stress away.
Okay.
And just put a drop of each in your palms.
Okay.
Okay. Now rub your palms together. And you're going to hold it to your nose. Close your eyes. Focus on that snapshot. Going to hold that for about a minute or so. And just breathe the oil into that memory. And feel that feeling of sadness in your heart. And breathe the oil into that feeling in your heart. And as you do this, some different things may happen. The feelings could intensify. If you feel any tears coming up or any shaking, just allow that to occur. Remember, feelings are like waves, and no wave lasts forever. So if it comes, just allow it to pass through you. And notice what happens to the image. The image could fade. It could shift to something else. It could get blurry. And then also notice what happens to your thoughts, to your mindset. And look for some light to start coming through in your mindset for something, a more positive feeling, a more positive thought process. And just do that until it feels like you've gone as far as it's going to go. And what do you notice happening?
What I was able to visualize, what I could remember of it, was very vivid to begin with, but then it started to fade away and become blurry, and then it just kind of faded away into nothing.
Mm-hmm. That's very, very commonly happens. And what happened to the feeling in your heart?
It intensified, and I still feel like I want to curl up and go cry.
Okay, so it intensified and there's still some more feelings there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you have any inner child oil with you?
Not with me. I have release.
Okay.
I do have inner child on a shelf, but I didn't put it on the table.
Okay, put a drop of the release oil on. Put that right in your palms. And this is not uncommon. The first round, you get some feelings intensifying, the image is blurring, but there's still some feelings kind of stuck in your heart. So just add that in, do the same thing, and just do some deep inhalations, breathing deeply in and out, and breathe it right into that feeling in your heart. And just allow, if there are tears there, whatever's there, just ride the wave, just allow it to pass through you. Take as long as you need. Just go until it feels like it's gone as far as it's going to, or if you feel stuck, either way.
It's lessened. It's still there, but it's not as strong as it was.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to come now back to the present, and I'm going to have you say your original intention again is say, I want to feel love and acceptance.
I want to feel love and acceptance.
Notice how that feels now, and what rating would you give it now from 0 to 10?
5.
Okay, great. So you went from a 0 to a 5. It went from totally hopeless to maybe some possibility, but still not sure. Okay, perfect. So listen in again. See what else that negative voice is saying to you about why you can't have that.
I don't know. It's just kind of saying, well, maybe, maybe not.
Okay. Yeah, and sometimes we experience it as a voice. Sometimes people have it as more just like a feeling or an image. But you're hearing it kind of say, well, maybe, maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you feel when you hear that voice say, maybe, maybe not?
I don't know. There's a little bit of hopelessness there, but there's also a feeling of why not? Why can't I have that?
Okay. All right, so we'll go with the first thing you said. So feeling hopeless. So tap into that feeling of hopelessness. Where do you feel that in your body?
In my heart and my throat.
Okay. Okay, so again, I'm going to have you drift back to an earlier time in your life when you felt a hopeless feeling in your heart and throat. Just what's the first memory that pops up?
When I realized that my first marriage was not going to succeed, it was going to end.
Okay. Can you get a snapshot of that time? Is there a specific moment where you kind of can captures that feeling?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so why don't you refresh some oils, put a few more oils, maybe some more frankincense, maybe just some more, add some extra frankincense in, and do the same thing. And again, just sink into that feeling, that snapshot, that memory, that time in your life when you just had that hopeless feeling and you knew that it was ending. And breathe the oil into that memory. Breathe it into that feeling in your heart and throat. Allow whatever changes occur to the image, to the feeling in your body. Notice what happens to your thought process if there's any new thoughts that start to come in.
Yeah, what came to my mind was I deserve better. I can have more.
Love it. Yeah, so that's perfect. So that's kind of this positive thought that can come through once you break apart that memory complex. I deserve better. I can have more. Okay, so come to the present again. And when you say that original intention, I want to feel loved and accepted, what number would you give it now? How possible does that feel now?
8.
Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do when we get to about an 8 or higher, we say we've pulled out the main blocks, and now we want to move into the affirmation phase so that you can anchor this. So what affirmation would kind of capture this feeling of I deserve better, I can have more? How would you say it? It could be just that. It could be I deserve better, I deserve love, I deserve better.
I think that that's it right there is I deserve more and I can have better.
Okay.
Or I deserve better and I can have more.
Either way, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll stick with the original words. I deserve better and I can have more. That's how it first came up. Okay, perfect. So do you have, now we're going to do an affirmation, and you can use any number of oils. I like transformation. We also could use just lemon or any kind of upbeat oil. Do you have an oil you'd like to use?
I have Believe out.
Perfect. Believe is great. Okay, take a drop of Believe, put it in your palms.
Okay.
Gonna rub your hands together. Breathe that in. All right, and I'm going to have us actually stand up now. I have to block out the light here. And so you're going to smell your oil and then come into an open posture. So this could be with your arms fully extended, or sometimes if it's about giving and receiving love, sometimes it's more like a, I'll show you, sometimes it's more like an arms open type thing. Does that feel good?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, okay, good. So I want you to say that I deserve better. What is it? Statement. It's I deserve better and I can have more.
I deserve better and I can have more.
Good. Say it again.
I deserve better and I can have more.
Good. And breathe your oil again. Good. And then say it again.
I deserve better and I can have more.
And feel that in your heart. Feel that feeling of deserving and of anticipation. Can you feel that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, good. Say it again.
I deserve better and I can have more.
Good. Say it a couple more times.
I deserve better and I can have more.
One more
I
time.
deserve better and I can have more.
Perfect. Smell your oil. Okay, and you can sit down again. Okay, and I'm going to email that to you. That's your homework. So for the next week or so, I'd like you to just morning and night for 2 minutes, set your timer, get into that space, smell your Believe oil, and say that affirmation, and that'll help just anchor that into your subconscious mind.
Okay.
So how do you feel now compared to when we first started?
I feel a lot better.
That's great. Super.
Thank you.
Okay, and we'll check in maybe 3 or 4 days, and you can give me an update on how it's going. And also, be ready to be surprised if there are some experiences you start having that maybe are new for you, where you're all of a sudden feeling accepted or feeling loved, or there's an opportunity for that, because it may spontaneously happen.
All right.
Okay, great to work with you, and I'll look forward to hearing from you soon.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.